Hey guys, welcome back for another video, and today is going to be finishing up the paint job. So it's been 4 or 5 days now, and I'm actually kind of excited. It looks really good just from sitting in here. So like I said, this is single stage paint, so this is like a really good kind of showing you exactly what it could look like. And then it could be cut down a little bit, but I think once we put a couple layers of clear on that, on like the rest of the body and stuff, I think it's going to turn out really well. This right here looks really good. So, but this is fine for in here. I'm going to leave that alone. I'll show you some stuff that I kind of see, like just kind of first off that I've got to try and not do today, but that is, I don't know if you can tell, but right here is dark. There's a dark line in there where I got a little bit more paint in one spot than the other, and then it kind of carries up into this area here too, but this will be covered. But you can kind of see here, there you go, had a little bit of a run. You can see where it's like not really a run in the paint, but a run in the metallic. So anyway, like I said, there's spots everywhere, 100% everywhere, but there's no chance that this was going to actually turn out to be like the most perfect paint job ever. So I'm still really happy with what happened and how it turned out so far. So now we're just going to keep pushing away at the work on everything else. So yeah, we're going to roll this frame out and make some room and get after everything. So So I will update you guys here soon. Alright, so we got everything set up and everything is kind of kicking off here really nicely. Got these inside pieces yet. I didn't get a chance to spray the last time, so this is going to be what hits the gun first. Now, I'm not going to be terribly picky about this stuff. Yeah, you will see it, but again, this is not going to get clear coated, so because it's single stage paint's already got clear coat in it, but this is not going to get the extra clear coat on it. So we're going to tack this stuff down and probably get right to spraying this stuff down and getting it looking pretty. So I'm going to set up the camera and we'll get this stuff going. All right, guys, so that little spot is all done, and well, let me say this. I think it looks good. It could have looked better, but the primer that I used, if you go back a couple videos, you'll understand, but I wasn't sanding this stuff down like that. No, so we just shot right over top of it. But I do believe that it turned out good enough for the job that it's got to do. Most of this is not even going to be able to be seen. And then while I had a little bit of paint in the gun, I went ahead and did the mirrors and the door handles, and I think they turned out all right. So there's a little bit of stuff on the top that's going to be clear coated and then polished away, but I think it looks pretty good. So I mean, all of this, 100% of this is looking way better than I ever expected it to look, if I'm honest. So door handles turned out really, really well. Excited about that. So now we are going to prep the bed, and then we're going to flip some stuff over and spend another good portion just painting more stuff. So yeah, I'll update you guys on how all that goes here in a few minutes. All right, guys, so everything is turning out and looking pretty decent. I've got an issue with the hood, but we went ahead and sprayed the bed, and you kind of see there's a little texture to it, but there will be, because this isn't final cut or anything like that, and this is after it's sat and dried. So right now it's pretty much dried to the touch, but when it gets, we're gonna put clear coat over top of this, and then once all that gets cut down smooth, it'll look a lot better. So anyway, we are prepping the last part of the cab to get done up and we're hanging the doors so we can paint all them. I'm going to actually shoot the fenders and the bed all in clear coat before I switch over to paint again. So I'll show you what I was talking about with the hood, and this just comes with lack of experience, but I think you can see I got, you know, dark spots, light spots through across here, so it's going to take a lot of effort maybe to get that fixed, but it's something I'm going to have to do. And you can also see the metallic in it through here. It doesn't look exactly even, but I'm going to say it again for the umpteenth time. All of this is looking way better than I actually thought it would. So everything we do from up here is just bonus. So I'm going to get to mixing some clear coat up and start shooting that stuff. Alright guys, so another introduction into some stuff. This is 2-to-1 European urethane clear. This is made out of the same stuff that the paint is made out of. And then we have the activator right here. So this is like a notch above just your base clear coat. This is a little bit better stuff that they sell. This is like their tier 2 stuff, not their professional stuff that's like $500 a gallon, but this stuff's a little cheaper than that. But anyway, yeah, so we'll be putting this on. I'm gonna go ahead and get this mixed up. And to this container here that came with the gun, it don't have any liners or anything on it, but it's clean on the inside, and I ain't got any dealings with the paint, so I can mix it right into here. And hey, we're cooking with gas then. So I'm gonna get to that, and we'll get this stuff sprayed on this and move on down the road. Alright, so we have applied 2 layers of clear onto everything, and it's all kind of just settling in. I've got loads of concerns, but I'm gonna ask somebody that's more in the know. But I think this is called shrinking, when the clear coat shrinks up, but this is not how this is supposed to look. I think how it's supposed to look is more like this, and besides that drop. So, or that one. So yeah, something like that in there. Some of the best painting that I've done has actually been right here where nobody's gonna see it. Anyway, it's kind of affected fenders as well. And so somebody out there's got to know a lot more about it than I do, about how to fix this. So the door handles looks pretty good. They turned out all right with clear coat on them. So I don't know, but we're getting ready to move the shop around and get ready for paint round 2. And by that, at the end of that, everything will be blue. So more video and more time lapse and more blue paint coming your way. All right, guys, so in the past 3 hours have been problematic. Let's just say that. So I don't know really where to start. We had an error handling a fender. That took up a little bit. You see me reshoot the hood vertically over here, trying to get rid of some of the stripes. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that out. There's something I'm lacking, some knowledge base that I ain't got. So anyway, I'll take you over here and show you the biggest problems. As you can see, this Burnout blue, this is what the color is. This is what we've been shooting, except for when I opened up the next can and I shook it, I just should have shook it a little harder, I guess, or we ended up doing something different, but this is the color that came out. And if you kind of pan up to that and then get a glimpse of that bumper there, you can tell that these two are different colors. So this was from the last batch, this is from the new batch, although I like this color. Not for this truck, because this right here was the color I was fearing that blue was going to turn out to be. I thought this was going to come off a little, I don't know how you say it, but like a little turquoise or whatever, I don't care. So, the wrong color that I wanted. Alright, so anyway, to make a long story short, I got two different colors. I got a batch over there that I can't use. I'm running out of activator. So, and I've got to respray this and the steel bumper for the front. But I went ahead and made a new batch and a new thing that I just got done using in the gun, and I did the entire cab. So if you come down through here, you can kind of see it's the right color for sure, but I have a little bit of coverage issues because it needs another coat. But down through here, I've got runs that I really can't do much about. And I'm going to see them, and it's just what it is. So if you come to the passenger side looks exceptionally better, so when I take photos of this thing, it's going to be mostly of the passenger side, but there's still some coverage issues. There's still metallic issues in there, and the way that it's laying in there, that's my fault. The body prep, the primer, and all this stuff. So, but I'm fine with it. Me personally, I'm fine with it. Somebody else that can see it on the road is going to be like, well, that guy got screwed out of the paint job. I'm happy with this. So, and I'm happy with the way the hood's turned out. After respraying it, it looks less stripy. So I'm excited about that. So now I'm going to ready up for a second coat for the doors. Up here looks good, so I just got to do the bottom parts and then do the bumpers again, and hopefully we're done. So I'm just going to knock that out and then show you guys when we get that done. Alright guys, that is a wrap on all of the painting today. We have painted everything, cleared everything, and ready to go home. So we've been in here for like 13 hours, huffing paint fumes and acetone and all kinds of stuff we shouldn't have been. But anyway, we got a whole lot of blue in here. This one right here is probably the best looking piece out of all of it. And we got stuff down here, everything over here, the hood back there. So yeah, we're looking really, really good. Thank you guys again for tuning in and staying caught up. This next video is going to drop real soon on starting to assemble this thing. So I'll see you guys in that one.